Hello, my name is Jessica, and I'm excited to share insights on supporting English learners through assess-based approaches that emphasize their cultural and linguistic strengths. In today's video, I will address how cultural influences affect teaching and learning, ways to support the needs of ELs in the classroom, and the importance of home-school connections. Let's begin. So I will be answering the questions. The first question: cultural influences play a significant role in shaping how students engage with learning. Every cultural Every culture has its own learning traditions, communication styles, and problem-solving methods, which can affect how students approach tasks, interact with peers, and absorb new information. Cultural competence refers to the ability of educators to understand, communicate with, and effectively interact with students across cultures. For ELs, cultural competence is essential because it helps educators to avoid misunderstandings and biases while promoting inclusivity. When we integrate ELs' cultural values and beliefs, we make learning more relevant for them. For example, we can incorporate literature and examples from their culture into lessons, making content feel more familiar and accessible. For instance, a lesson on family structures could include examples from different cultures to demonstrate the diversity in family dynamics. This not only affirms their identity, but also fosters an environment where students feel valued and seen. Question number 2's answer. Culture plays a crucial role in student learning because it shapes how students perceive and process new information. When cultural values align with instructional practices, students are more likely to engage deeply with material. Additionally, school and classroom environments significantly influence language acquisition and inclusive classroom environment, one that reflects and celebrates the diversity of its students, supports language development by making students feel safe and supported in their learning journey. To create an inclusive environment, we must incorporate strategies such as displaying multilingual signage, showcasing cultural artifacts, and designing lesson plans that address diverse learning styles. This not only helps students feel represented, but also encourages them to take ownership of their learning. We must also build a classroom culture where mistakes are viewed as a natural part of language development, ensuring that students feel comfortable practicing their English without fear of judgment. Question number 3 answer. To celebrate cultural diversity within instruction, educators can use several strategies such as culturally relevant literature, which includes books, stories, materials that reflect the diverse backgrounds of students in your class. Cultural exploration projects. So this allows students to share about their heritage through presentation projects, and this can help them feel pride in their identity. Another one is leveraging home language. So this allows students to use their home language as a tool for learning. For example, bilingual dictionaries allowing students to write them in both English and their home language. Integrating home language and cultural assets means recognizing that students' primary language is an asset, not a barrier. Bilingual students, for example, have developed sophisticated cognitive skills that allow them to make connections between languages. Using their home language strategically in the classroom can facilitate deeper comprehension of content and build stronger academic foundations. Supporting the needs of ELs in the classroom. Question number 4. To meet the strengths and needs of EL students, we must first understand that each student comes with a unique set of experiences, abilities, and challenges. Differentiated instruction is key, providing multiple pathways for students to demonstrate their understanding. For example, we can offer visual aids, sentence starters, and hands-on learning opportunities to support students at varying levels of language proficiency. For students with special needs, it's essential to collaborate with the special education team to ensure accommodations are made. These might include extend time on assignments, language supports, or sensory accommodations, depending on the specific needs of that student. To support the social and emotional needs of ELs, it is vital to create a welcoming environment. Activities that build a sense of community, like cooperative learning and peer mentoring, can help students feel connected to their peers. Additionally, creating a safe space where students feel comfortable expressing themselves in English without fear of making mistakes supports their emotional well-being and encourages further language development. Question number 5. Understanding that the social, emotional, and cultural needs of students is essential for establishing routines and procedures that are responsive to their individual needs. For example, if a student is from a culture where hierarchy is emphasized, it may take time for them to feel comfortable with a student-centered classroom where students are encouraged to speak up. Being aware of these differences can help educators scaffold expectations and build the trust. Question number 6, answer. Family and community practices or funds of knowledge are the cultural, social, and cognitive resources that students bring to the classroom. These include family traditions, cultural practices, and knowledge of local community contexts. These funds of knowledge can provide a rich context for language learning as they offer students meaningful real-world experiences to connect with the academic context. For example, a student who helps their family run a small business may have developed strong math and communication skills that can be leveraged in the classroom. Recognizing and tapping into these funds of knowledge not only helps students make connections between home and school, but also validates their lived experiences. The answer to question number 7. Effective family engagement starts with communication. Schools should ensure that communication is accessible, offering bilingual newsletters, phone calls, and meetings whenever possible. Additionally, hosting family nights that celebrate the diversity of the community, such as cultural food festivals or language sharing events, helps build relationships and fosters a sense of belonging. Intentional strategies for supporting EL families include offering workshops on how they can support their children's language development at home, such as those shared reading or using online resources. School can also encourage families to maintain their home language, recognizing that multilingualism is an asset in the global world. In conclusion, leveraging the cultural and linguistic strengths of English learners is crucial for promoting equitable learning opportunities. By embracing cultural competence, fostering strong family-school connections, and creating an exclusive classroom environment, we can help ELs thrive academically and socially. Thank you for watching, and I hope these insights will help guide your practice as you work with diverse learners.